To see me about, but I guess he wants to make a deal. Everybody does.
President Trump meets with the new Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney this morning at the White House. Canadian anger over Trump tariffs and takeover talk helped get Carney elected.
The president did praise Carney last week, and Carney said of his phone call with the president that it was very constructive. He said his government will fight to get the best deal for Canada, that he knows the discussions will not be easy. But as for Canada becoming the U.S.'s 51st state, Carney has said this will never happen. Fox's Jessica Rosenthal.
It's the last day to fly without a passport or a real ID requiring more proof of identity.
A TSA spokesperson tells Fox that 81% of travelers already carry a real ID or other acceptable form. Adding, quote, "We do not expect there to be any inconveniences or wait times due to real ID enforcement."
Fox's Nate Foy. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
It's a very special day. First of all, it is 7:03, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Today is National Teachers and National Nurses Appreciation Day.
Oh, I love it. And we love celebrating them all week long. They're going to get some great prizes as we go throughout the week. But yes, we celebrate and honor all of our local teachers and nurses today.
All right, so here is what is happening even as we speak. Teachers and nurses, you can stop by the Townhouse Bake Shop and pick up a free donut and coffee at Townhouse. And then I just spoke with Scotty, actually. Scotty said, Steve, I want to give away 4 dozen donuts to one principal in the city and one principal in the county. So you can nominate a principal in the city, Cleveland City School System and Bradley County School System. We'll give these away at 9 o'clock. Folks, that's, I know I have to do math for this audience. That's 48 donuts each principal. So. Wow. Anyway, you can register the principals till 9 by calling or texting us. Call the volunteer, Red Pass Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text that same number, Cleveland State text line. I'll go ahead and tell you, we've got a lot going on this morning, so just like we are, do your best to keep up here. Let's get to local and state news. It is a very, very busy news morning this morning. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And Craig Liner back in court on Monday for an attorney status hearing in front of criminal court judge Sandra Donaghy. Attorney Matthew Rogers was in court with Craig Liner, but said that he would not go on record as Liner's attorney because Liner has not been able to access funds to retain him. Rogers said he's unsure of the timeline and that Liner's funds are tied up in civil court. And from yesterday, here is a sound clip from that from the hearing.
So this case is here for attorney status today. Are you going down as attorney of record?
No, you're not right on it. I have a contract with Mr. Liner, and Mr. Liner has sufficient funds to pay me the almost silence.
So, Mr. Liner, when are you going to have access to your funds so that you can hire Mr. Rogers or an attorney of your choosing?
We have an attorney working on that. There have been several hearings on that.
So, what is your best estimate of when you might be retained with these particular funds or any of them?
I don't know, Your Honor.
All right, well, so your next court date, Mr. Liner, is an attorney status setting. And if you've got retained counsel, a motion hearing. If not, I'll just send the attorney status off again.
That voice you heard was criminal court judge Sandra Donaghy. So now Liner will appear once again before Judge Donaghy on June 20th. Greg Liner accused of murdering his ex-wife Karen Liner January 27th in her driveway. Liner could face the death penalty if convicted. You can go back and watch yesterday's hearing. It was rather brief. MixedTV.tv. Chattanoogan.com reports this morning that shots were fired in the parking lot of the Park Ridge Hospital in East Ridge in what is being described as a targeted incident. It happened about 4:35 yesterday afternoon. 3 suspects in a black Dodge Durango fired at a man who then ran in the hospital. He was not injured. The building was struck by gunfire. East Ridge police secured the scene, confirmed no injuries reported. Investigators processing evidence and searching for the suspects. The Bradley County Board of Education had a rare Monday night meeting last night. Dr. Linda Cash received high marks in her annual evaluation, earning an overall score of 2.97 out of a perfect score of 3. She also scored perfect 3s in categories including leadership, curriculum, budgeting, and community involvement. Board members praised Dr. Cash's communication, strategic planning, and leadership, and they unanimously approved Dr. Cash's evaluation, voted to extend her contract through June of 2029. Changes to the contract include performance-based pay and adjustments for insurance and business expenses. The board also highlighted recent achievements of the Bradley County School District, including a graduation rate of 97.7%, third-grade literacy rate of 13% above the state average, teacher salaries exceeding the 2027 state goal by $7,000. Cash also shared future-ready goals such as an e-sports center, BizTown, and additional STEM and STEAM designations for schools. There is more from the board meeting last night. That news all available on our website, mymix1041.com. You can also watch the Bradley County Board of Education meeting from last night at mixedtv.tv. The Cleveland Board of Education met last night, recognized newly tenured teachers, students who assisted also during a medical emergency involving a staff member during state testing. The board approved a resolution to participate in the Education Freedom Act bonus program, allowing teachers to receive at least $2,000. A $500 local bonus is proposed for non-eligible staff. The proposed 2025-2026 budget was presented and approved. General fund revenues and expenditures are balanced at just over $71 million. Also, the Cleveland Board of Education approved moving forward with the bus patrol camera program for school buses last night. You can watch the Cleveland Board of Education meeting, the Bradley Board of Education meeting, Bradley County, and the Bradley County Commission met last night. Watch all 3 meetings on mixedtv.tv. Let's get our first check of traffic this morning.
Good morning. This is Don Ledford Cleveland. On-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com where great opportunities await.
All right, good morning. It's time now for our Hardee's Wake Up. Today, again, is National Teachers and National Nurses Appreciation Day. And our friends at Hardee's kicked us off in a beautiful way yesterday with that free sausage biscuit for teachers and nurses. And don't forget, Hardee's has brand new items that they are celebrating that we talked about yesterday. Found my favorite. All right, and they're kicking off summer with the return of blueberry biscuits. The sweet biscuit loaded with blueberry flavored, topped with a spiral of icing and your choice of single 2-pack or 4-pack options. Stop by Hardee's today for delicious goodness in the making.
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawlspace Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's our Jeep Celebration event at Crown City JR Cleveland. Shop over 180 Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams up to $13,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 0.9% for up to 72 months. Crown City JR, the better way to buy and service.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit ClevelandFord.com today.
From the Fun and Games Department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 104.1 Spring Home Refresh is back.
Good morning.
What's going on out there?
Hey, we're up here handing out these donuts and coffee to these amazing teachers and nurses. I got me a little elf up here working.
Who's that?
Mayor Davis.
Mayor Davis?
Yeah, I got Mayor Davis and Mr. Price sitting up here greeting people.
Wow. Hey, Scotty, thank you for doing this. And again, teachers and nurses stop by Townhouse Bake Shop and get a free donut and coffee. How long? Yeah, how long are you doing that today, Scotty?
We're going to do it probably till 10, 11 o'clock for nurses. And I'm sure the teachers done going to school pretty early.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you want to put the mayor on for a second?
Yes, go ahead. Hey, Steve, how you doing this morning?
Mayor Davis, we're doing great. It's a wonderful day. It's Teachers and National Teachers and Nurses Appreciation Day.
That's right, and we're encouraging everyone to come on by. We got free donuts and coffee.
Boy, Mayor Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis, Mayor, you can't say enough about teachers and nurses and those professions, can you?
That's right. Both of them are very important. They all do a lot of good for a lot of people. We just want to show our appreciation for them, not only today or this week, but all the time, of course.
That's exactly right. Well,
stopping by here, they're getting some donuts. Encourage people to come on out. Free donuts for teachers and nurses.
That's wonderful. Townhouse Bake Shop.
They're coming in now.
Oh, come on, Scotty. Hey, Scotty.
Here, say hi to Steve Hartline.
Hey, good morning.
Who's this?
Tell him where you're from.
I'm from Goal Academy.
Goal Academy.
And what's your name?
Ben Braun.
Hey, Ben, how you doing, buddy?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good, man. Hey, you've got a big graduation, I understand, this week at Goal Academy. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Saturday night.
On Saturday night. Well, hey, Ben, thanks for what you're doing for young people. We really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, Scotty, tell me what you're doing for principals. Hey. You text me earlier. Tell me what's happening. You're giving away a bunch of donuts.
All right. I've got 4 dozen for any county principal that pulls up.
Okay.
4 dozen to take to school with. I've got for one county principal. And then I got 4 dozen for one city principal.
Okay. All right. Very good. So
you're from the city and you're a principal. You pull up here and we're going to hand you 4 dozen to take to school with you.
All right. So what? So what we need to do is communicate. I know a lot of principals are at school and already getting there, but you need to tell your principal, get down to Townhouse. Is that right, Scotty?
That's right. Tell them get in the car and go get our donuts.
4 dozen. Bridget. Hey, say good morning to Bridget.
4 dozen.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, Bridget. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for what you're doing this morning.
Oh, thank y'all for what y'all do. Lord, y'all do all these other places, and these teachers get to come and get some love, get loved on by all the community.
Yeah, Scotty's helped us every year we've been doing this. Hey, Fruit Loops, you want to say anything, Scotty Gilbert? He's out smoking. He's trying to quit. I don't know.
Good morning, Scotty.
Hey, we got one from Lee College.
Really?
Here comes a teacher from Lee College.
Is that right?
Right.
Hey, Scotty, we're at university now.
Oh, no, his son's a baseball player there.
Lee University. Hey, Fruit Loops, anything you want to say to Scotty?
Yeah, good morning. I see that you got everybody
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, you're the best thing ever happened to Steve Hartline.
You've lost your mind.
Hey, say hi. Say hi to Commissioner Kraft.
Hello, how are you?
Commissioner Tom Cry, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing better than I deserve. I'm just thrilled to be here.
Hey, talk about those teachers and also those nurses this morning, Commissioner.
I will. They're truly wonderful people. They do a great service to our community. I certainly will.
Absolutely. All right, hey, Scotty, check back in with me later.
All right, then.
All right, buddy. So
got principals out here. There ain't nobody come pick them up yet.
Well, give him a minute here. All right, Scotty, thanks. Scotty, get away, principals. Yeah. Well, so you heard him. The first county principal who goes to Townhouse gets 4 dozen donuts.
Wow.
The first city principal who gets to Townhouse gets 4 dozen. Now, Scotty is demanding that the principal themselves go. Now, it's 7:21 in the morning. I'd say the principals are pretty busy.
Kind of a busy week. Yeah.
I don't know. Do what you can. All right, let's get a check of the forecast.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix and best variety, celebrating teachers and nurses today. Hey, nurses, don't forget Bradley Medical Center giving away a $100 gift card to a nurse today. If you're a nurse, nominate yourself. If you know a nurse that you want to win that gift card from Bradley Medical Center, $100 gift card, call or text. We're going to be doing this throughout the day. 423-614-6499. Roger Pickett says Lindsay McChesney's his favorite teacher, his daughter at Walker Valley, the Lindsay Line mattress at Mermaid.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, mainly sunny skies to begin the day, and then we'll have a few afternoon clouds today. A high of 76 and a low of 54 this evening. For tomorrow, overcast skies with rain showers at times. A high of 68 and a low of 58 tomorrow evening. And then on Thursday, cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower with a high of 78. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 46 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Steve and Bridget on Mix Mornings.
This is Drew Akins, head football coach at Walker Valley High School. Yeah, I'll admit it. I listen to Steve and Bridget Mix Mornings on Mix 104.1. There, I said it.
Mix 104.1.
The Cleveland Family YMCA Outdoor Pool opens May 24th.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest, and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all 3 of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can.
We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com.
An ambulance over to Bradley. Anyway, the city, we got a city principal. He's still got 4 dozen for a city principal get townhouse.
Okay, nice.
So Patrick left school. Well, God knows, Jonathan. Pat wasn't at school.
Look, he's being a good leader. He's taking the donuts back, probably giving them to his principal. I mean, his teachers. Okay.
You think well, he's got more than 48. What are we going to cut him in half? Anyway.
Well, probably.
Yeah, probably so. All right, so I just got that in. All right, let's get a quick news update. Then we're going to talk about Dancing with the Stars was this Saturday night. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, in our news this morning, Craig Liner was back in court yesterday, Bradley County Criminal Court, before Judge Sandra Donaghy. This was an attorney status hearing in front of Judge Donaghy. Attorney Matt Rogers, who was in court with Liner, said he would not go on record as Liner's attorney because Liner had not been able to access funds to retain him. Rogers said he's unsure of the timeline and that Liner's funds are tied up in civil court. The next scheduled court appearance for Liner will be June 20th before Judge Donaghy, and we'll have more on this story coming up at the top of the hour. You can go back and watch that hearing from yesterday on mixtv.tv. Shots fired in the parking lot of the Park Ridge Hospital in East Ridge in a targeted incident as it happened about 4:30 yesterday. 3 suspects in a black Dodge Durango fired at a man who then ran in the hospital. He was not injured. So we had several meetings last night. Bradley County Board of Education, Cleveland Board of Education, and the Bradley County Commission all met last night. That happens the first Monday of the month normally, and we have all of the coverage on mixtv.tv. Now, today is National Teachers and National Nurses Appreciation Day. So let me break down what's happening. National Nurses Day, Bradley Medical Center is giving away a $100 gift card. This is going to be for a nurse. We'll give that away at 5 o'clock this afternoon. You can nominate a nurse. Nurses, nominate yourself or nominate your favorite nurse by calling or texting us 423-614-6499. Teachers, you can go by Townhouse Bake Shop, get a free coffee and donut this morning until 9 o'clock. Also, nurses go by, get a free coffee and donut. And happy big day to all included. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. We have our friend Kelly Morgan here. Dancing with the Stars is this coming Saturday night. New location, Kelly.
Yes,
is that right?
It is at the Pie Center.
At the Pie Center. It's going to be wonderful. And so let's go back to the beginning. What's this all about? What's it for?
The kids. That's what it's for. So fundraisers like this is what allows us to keep our doors open in addition to our donors and sponsors.
And this is the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Ocoee region, is that right?
Yes, the Sutton Hooker unit.
And specifically the Sutton Hooker unit. We're also joined by Tiffany Harris. Tiffany, it seems like it's going to be a big, big night Saturday.
We pretty much doubled our numbers this weekend, so we're all in a little bit of a panic mode, but that's okay. We're excited.
It's a good problem to have.
Yes, it is.
All right, so I know Cantrell, and I heard that. Kelly, you've got some questionable dancers.
I've got some great dancers.
Well, Bailey Jones, I love Bailey, but Bailey,
salsa.
Come on in, Bailey. Bailey Jones, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing, just dancing and spinning and twirling and trying to get ready for this event. You know,
what's your dance? What are you going to be doing?
It's going to be doing a little salsa dance, and I got my maracas with me. I got to use those throughout my dance. It's like a football player. You know, you take your football to class so you don't drop it. That's why I always have these maracas with me.
Can you leave those behind? Those are pretty
prepared.
You still owe some Renfro at Whoop? Is that what happened?
I couldn't find those ones.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Bailey. So tell me, who's your they call them professional partners? I guess who's the pro?
So I'm dancing with Olivia Atkins. She's out of Athens or Benton. You know, it's up. She's out in the sticks.
Yeah, that's right. So how long you been practicing?
We've been practicing, I don't know, about a month and a half, I guess.
Yeah.
We got a few practices under our belt, so I think we're gonna take this thing home.
There you go. You realize it's a fundraiser. Here's the key, Bailey. Here's the key. The key question is so I'm emceeing along with
Jess Raby.
Jess Raby from Channel 12. Mm-hmm. Cantrell's a judge. We'll talk to him in a second. Is the post party going to be at the Diving Mouse? That's the big question.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's come on down.
There we go. All right. Jonathan Cantrell, you're a judge. Has Bailey tried to bribe you yet?
Not yet. No, I don't think so. Nobody's tried to bribe me. I mean, it's Dr. Ford's just down the street from my house, so I've got good competition there.
I saw him last night. Actually,
so,
he's ready.
He drives by and waves at me and gives me a little. I mean, just because we're friends, I don't know what that means. But.
Jonathan, and to get serious for a second here, I know the Boys and Girls Clubs have always meant a lot to you, haven't they?
They have. My dad actually grew up right across from the one here in town, and he spent a lot of time there back in the day. Back in the day when his mother, he had a single mom who worked, and sometimes that's where he had to go. That's where he had to go when he got home, and so. I see what they do. I see the kids that go there. I see where they would be otherwise, which would not be good. So it takes funds to make these things work.
It sure does. We're going to have Kelly organize this whole thing, and we're going to have a fun night. Tell us what's going to happen Saturday night and how it's all going to go down.
So we're going to, I believe, since we've doubled our numbers, we're going to open the doors a little bit earlier. So we're going to kick off probably about 4:30 with some great food, some mingling, and the show will start at 6. And it's going to be an amazing show. These dancers have worked so hard, and I've got to witness all their dances, and they are great. They are great and very entertaining.
Even Bailey? Oh, Bailey's entertaining.
He's got props. I mean,
here comes some. Yeah. Where do we get all those maracas? That's pretty good.
But even though we're sold out, we still are taking donations. So these
you're
dancers
sold out officially.
Sold out.
Nobody can get in.
Nobody can get in. But these dancers still need their money, so
they can get in their checkbooks.
That's right.
There we go, Bailey.
That is right.
Bailey is going to campaign for himself here. I know that. Tiffany, let's get serious a second here. Tiffany Harris, of course, with the Boys and Girls Clubs, and let's talk about what this will benefit as far as the proceeds.
So already in 2025, we have seen over 300 kids walk through the doors of our Polk County units. So because of this, we're able to continue to serve those 300 kids, and we expect to see that number rise. Like it's just May, and we've already served over 300 kids. So yes.
Right. Bailey, why'd you sign on? I know you and your family. You've all thought it's very important on you.
Well, I was sitting at work one morning, and I get a text that comes across, and it's Steve Hartline, and he said, "Yeah," and he goes, "Do you want to do Dancing with the Stars?"
Honest to God, I forgot.
And I look at my calendar. I go, "It's clear." I text my wife. I go, "Hey, baby, I'm going to be dancing for the kids." She goes, "What are you talking about?" I go,
"Hey, it sounds too good."
I got Steve Hartline. I think I can bribe him. I think I can win this thing and raise some money.
Hey, I'm not a judge this year.
Oh,
I
you're
was
not?
Last year, and I did so horrible that Kelly asked me to co-host with Jess Raby.
Oh man, well you already took my money, so.
You ain't getting it back, buddy.
Nope.
You know.
But, you go up there and you can see the Boys and Girls Club is a great facility. And just, when they don't have a warm meal or a place to go, it's a great place for kids to be able to turn towards. Instead of turning towards the streets, they can turn towards a club and a counselor that can help them and hopefully impact their lives.
Yeah, buddy. I totally forgot I texted you about this. I just totally. So I'm the so when he does what he does Saturday, it's my fault.
Yes, Steve's my helper.
Well, she calls me an elf. So basically, I'm the elf. Thanks, Cantrell. I went ahead and
I'm standing next to him.
Yeah, it's a great movie. All right, so Kelly, remind us of the details. Like you said, it is a sellout, which is great. That's great. Bradley County Schools Pie Center. So what do people need to know? And yeah, they can still get involved.
Yeah, they can still donate. They can go to bgcocoy.org. They hit the events tab. The dancers, the event link will pop up, and they just click on the dancer they want to donate to and donate some funds. All goes for a good cause, and it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night.
Jonathan Cantrell, anything you want to add here before we go?
Well, I think their judgment on me being a judge, because I've been involved in theater and dancing all my life, right? Anyway,
that's all you did. You were on. Matter of fact, you were on Broadway for a while. Were you at the Met Gala last night? I think you were there dancing. I think Rihanna somehow was involved. I don't even know. So your history of dancing is incredible.
It is. So we'll see what kind of
wonder if David Norton's watching in Memphis this morning.
I hope he is. He'd make a great judge.
He really would. Bailey, what do you want to add here before we go?
Yeah, I think he's talking about Broadway up in Nashville, not up in New York. So that's more his speed.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. Tiffany,
down Tootsie's.
Tiffany, anything you want to add here before we go?
No, we're just very appreciative. Thank you to everybody who has already sponsored and supported us. And we, like I said, without those sponsors, we cannot do what we do. So.
It's on Broadway. There it is. And if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, Kelly, there are the dancers. There all of them.
Can I to add on to Tiffany? Can I thank some people? So we had some very special VIP sponsors this year, and I just want to say thanks to them. It's the Dardens, Jones Management, Cleveland Eye Clinic, Allstate, Calio Earthworks, and Freedom Repair.
Very, very kind of them. Kelly, it's your passion that fuels this, and I'm serious about that. And I there's a lot of boys and girls get a lot of help because of what you do in this. So thank you very much.
I'm blessed to be a part of such a great organization.
It really is. Thanks, guys. Good to see you. And I think we kept our license with Cantrell and Bailey here, Budget. That's a miracle of God. That's unbelievable.
Well, it is 7:30.
I don't know. It's 7:30 p.m. somewhere.
There you go.
Bailey Jones, shake them maracas one more time for him. There we go. And Saturday night is all right for fighting, Elton John saying. We're going to be at the Pie Center on Saturday night with Dancing with the Stars. And we'll come back. Well, Bridget, let's hit traffic here. What do you got?
Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford in Cleveland is celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, we are seeing a slowdown I-75 southbound right there at exit 20. So we will keep an eye on that for you and keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. You can stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road.
I have to be there, Kelly.
I'll be there about 4-ish.
4-ish? I'm not getting there at 4. You made me come to rehearsal Friday. You know I never go to rehearsal for anything. Bailey, why? She made me
excited.
I think everybody should get there around 4 or 5, and then 6 o'clock.
What time does it start?
Starts at 6 o'clock.
I'll see you at 6:05.
It's only 4:30 to 6.
I can't eat before I do this stuff, so I'm going to be starving and do it. It's going to be. Yeah, I know you.
I've
you and
never
me.
ate at one dancing.
No, I haven't either. Well, I've only been to one. So anyway.
See y'all Saturday.
See you Saturday.
See you guys.
All right, John. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Are you done?
Yeah, sure.
That's just crazy in here. All right. It is. We're having some fun Saturday night.
Yeah.
It is 19 before the hour.
Lee University congratulates all our...
Okay, so that's how
Dad,
you...
I know how to do this. You taught me when I was 7.
Oh, what am I doing, matsplaining to you again?
Yes, but you're passionate about making mattresses. I can relate.
Aw, hashtag proud dad moment.
All our Mermaid brand mattresses are born local, made right here in beautiful East Tennessee.
And right now, you can save an additional 10% off any premium Mermaid mattress. And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Comedy. To know who's really funny.
Uh-oh. That means she doesn't like you, right?
She loves me. And, hey, Sophia, happy birthday. Grab the wheel from Mom, because we only want smart people driving. So anyway, well, of course, most people have to leave Cleveland. That's the case. All right, so there you go. Happy birthday, Sophia, at Ocoee Middle School on her way to Walker Valley next year. It is 17 before the hour. Now a special message from volunteer Redapest and my friend Eric Gardner.
Hey, now at Hardee's, My Rewards members get their favorite thirst quencher for just $1, like new handcrafted peach tea and peach lemonade, or any cup of Hardee's ice-cold goodness for just $1 when you order on the app.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Baseball tonight. Bradley won their district last night. A lot to tell you about, folks. All right, let's do it. It's the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger Pickett says Happy National Teachers Day to Lindsay McChesney. Of course, he still calls her Lindsay Pickett. I think she probably wishes that was still her name. But anyway, up at Walker Valley High School.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, for today, mainly sunny this morning. A few afternoon clouds today, a high of 76 and a low of 54 this evening. For tomorrow, overcast skies with rain showers at times, a high of 68 and a low of 58. And then on Thursday, cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, and a high of 78. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 46 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial says Happy National Nurses Day to all nurses, theirs, and all nurses around the area. The sports report, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. Don't forget, you can get your historic Gem Theater of Etowah tickets at the Town Squire. Stand by. At the Town Squire, check out their tux department for any special occasion, wedding, or prom, with the latest styles and colors. Your complete men's store from head to toe, t-shirts to tuxedos. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. All right, let's go to high school baseball last night. Walker Valley defeated McMinn County last night in baseball 3-1. So tonight, Walker Valley at Cleveland High School for the district championship in baseball, 6 o'clock. We're going to have that game with Andy Morris. Andy, you're dragging Jacob into this tonight, 6 o'clock on our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. The Bradley Central High School Bears won their district championship last night over Ooltewah 5-4. So big night last night, big night tonight. All right, let's Braves over the Reds last night. Shut them out 4-0. They'll play tonight 7:15, Mix 104.1. And then we will we'll have the Braves Reds for you on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 after the district championship game over there at 6. So big night there. Braves postgame also. NBA playoffs last night. The Knicks came back from down 20. Beat the Boston Celtics 108-105 in Boston in overtime. Knicks lead the series 1-0. The Nuggets went to Oklahoma. Swept through there and beat the Thunder at home 121-119. Nuggets lead 1-0 tonight. Pacers at the Cavs at 7 on TNT. Indiana leads 1-0. Warriors begin their series with the Timberwolves 9:30 on TNT. Cleveland Cavaliers coach Kenny Atkinson, NBA Coach of the Year. That announcement made yesterday. And speaking of announcements, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and President Trump in the Oval Office yesterday announced that the 2027 NFL Draft will be held in Washington, D.C. They're expecting over 1 million people. They're going to hold the draft, listen to this, on the National Mall with the United States Capitol as the backdrop. Are you kidding me? That's 2027. It is 13 before the hour. Let's say good morning to the champions. Come on up, guys. The Walker Valley High School girls flag football team. Congratulations. How are you?
Good. Appreciate you guys having
Well, you know, Coach Pope, I want to start with you. Tell me what happened here.
Well, we came and talked to you, a little bit earlier in the spring, and, our girls have been working really hard. They played really well this year. They learned a lot about football, and they turned it on there at the end. We've played Cleveland, I think, 18 times this year. But bad scheduling by me, first-year mistakes. But it was a really cool experience, really fun to watch them grow and become even more excited and learn football. So it's been a really cool experience for them.
All right, Emma Barnes, tell me about your experience this season, what it was like.
I had to learn along with them, Steve. So we had to learn all of the things about football, and Coach Pope and I just kind of learning how to do something new. And I think about halfway through the season, we were like, we might really go somewhere with this. These girls are real good. Yeah. So that's been really fun, is just watching them grow and learn and watching them have fun. So that's been my favorite part of the season.
So tell me, you won is it the region championship? District championship.
Mm-hmm.
So now what happens?
So now tomorrow we're headed to Murfreesboro for the state tournament.
Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. Yeah. Do you know who you're playing as of yet?
Yeah, so Wednesday we have pool play. We have 3 games. We'll play Hillsboro first game, Ezell Harding Academy in the second game, and then in the third game we have Northside Jackson, and then they'll seed us based off those pool play games, and we'll be single elimination on Thursday morning.
Incredible. Is it? It's a stupid question probably, which I usually ask, but is this the first year of the sport?
This is the first year of it being an official Tito Soy sport. Now Memphis, Murfreesboro, Metro Nashville, they've been playing club for the past 4 or 5 years, so they have a little bit of a head start on us experience-wise. Yeah. So they've been playing for a while.
I want to meet. We've got 3 players here. Are you all seniors? Is it or just different grades? Okay. Who is? Hello, Lila Sims. Lila. Hi, Lila. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good. So, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
So you're a junior at Walker Valley. What made you want to play flag football?
Well, Pope kept on talking to me about it, and he was saying that we'll have a good group, and I believed him. I just kind of bought into it, and we did. It was a great season.
Had you played any football in the past?
No, 0.
How many players are on the field in girls flag football?
It's 7v7.
7v7. So what position are you?
I'm a running back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Emma Barnes says, yeah, she's a running back. All right. Talk about going to Murfreesboro. First year, and you're going to the state tournament.
Oh, we're excited. We know it's going to be a good time. We're going to do the best we can, but we're just going to have fun.
All right. Lila, thank you. Is it Kyla? Yes. Kyla True. Hi, Kyla. Come on to that microphone over here. There you go. Kyla, tell me, what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
So you're a junior. So what made you want to do this?
Well, I've actually seen it a lot, and it looks so fun. But then Pope told me about it,
I was like, okay.
You guys keep
All
calling him Pope. Now, there's a conclave starting tomorrow in Rome. Are you up for the Pope?
Absolutely not.
We're looking for that white smoke. Anyway, so tell me, what position are you?
Running back.
Oh, so you're a runner too. Oh, that was over here. So, tell me about the experience. It's been fun for you?
It's been so fun. Like, more fun than you would think, actually.
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty fun. So
It was a lot of fun.
That's pretty good. All right, and then by process of elimination, are you Kia?
Kaya.
Kaya Young. All right, Kaya, same question. What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. So what made you want to do this?
Like my friends, and then just looked really fun.
Have you played football?
No, sir.
In any backyard, front yard? Okay. And what position do you play?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. All right. Let's talk about the arm. How's that feel? You doing good? You pretty accurate?
Sometimes.
What's the hard? This is a general question for the three of you. What's the hardest part of flag football? Is there a hard part?
Yes.
What is it?
I would say like it's like hard when you get stopped.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
So it's
Absolutely.
like a personal thing, like emotion.
Yeah, I feel like it was hard, definitely just like grasping what you were supposed to do because we've never played it. And then there's so many different variations of things that you can do and like reads you have to make.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kai did a good job this season, like learning who to read on defense to make the right play.
Emma, talk about their progression from the beginning of the season. Will you?
I mean, all three of these girls are phenomenal athletes anyways. They all play other sports. They all play basketball. Kyla runs track. Lila plays soccer. So they came to us with athletic skills. And so then trying to take those athletic skills and change them into football skills was an interesting pathway. We had to learn things like, what is the line of scrimmage? So, just like learning.
I think Drew Akins has trouble with that too, quite frankly. What is the line of scrimmage?
So that's been the biggest challenge, but these girls have never stopped. I mean, they came out 100% all the time. They have done nothing but focus and learn on what they can do. Sometimes we still have to go back and re-explain different things to all of us, but it's been fun to watch that, and it's been fun, honestly, to watch the football coaches have to learn to coach girls.
Well, and so I was going to say, Coach Pope, you're a coordinator, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Defensive?
Offensive coordinator.
Offensive, okay. So, I mean, what's it been like for you personally?
The hardest part is trying to change your terminology, trying to find terminology that they understand from the jump. I'm trying to explain it to them like they've played their entire life, and I'm saying things they have no clue what I'm saying. Like, hey, did you understand that? And literally, I'll never forget early practice. I'm talking to Kyla, and I'm like, hey, do you understand what I'm saying? She's like, Coach, I have no clue what you're saying. I was like, that's fair. So trying to find terminology because they have the athletic base was there, but when you talk about from the mental side of the game, it's on an elementary level. And so trying to find terms that they understand and they all have played basketball. So a lot of times I'll talk to them about like basketball, like, hey, you're setting a screen here, a pick. It'll look very similar to a basketball screen, or you're playing over top of a screen or underneath screens. And so trying to give them terminology that they get and they understand and they can relate it back to things they've done previously. And that's been hard for me because I want to use all the football terms and they're just not there yet. But they've, Lila talked about it, they've done a great job of learning football. So it's been really cool to see.
That's so cool. And, well, good luck tomorrow. Hey, keep me updated on what's happening. We'll pass it along to everyone. They're heading to the state tournament tomorrow, the Walker Valley girls flag football team. Congratulations. Great to see you.
Appreciate it.
And flag football will be an Olympic sport in 28 in Los Angeles.
Absolutely.
So, hey, let's go. Let's make it happen. All right, Bridget, let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
All right, happy birthday to our friend Danielle Greenwood. She is 40 today. Our friend with Championship One Wrestling. That is from her mom and Randy. Ashley Kennedy is having a birthday today. Birthday wish says he is a loving and hardworking husband and dad to Asher and Gabe. Chloe Hood is 16 today. That's from her papa, and mama. And then Sophia Mooreshead is 14 today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they're with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
It's National Teachers and Nurses Appreciation Day. Of course, We are celebrating today. So I got a rebuttal from Patrick Spangler, principal of Bradley. Scotty Gilbert at Townhouse Bake Shop said, okay, the first county principal who's here, I'll give them 48 donuts, four dozen donuts. Patrick, of course, he was standing by. He was right there. And I insinuated, along with Jonathan Cantrell, that he was late to school, that he probably left his post there. He said, no. He said, school starts at 8:15. I'm not late. He says, bus duty is filled with many donuts this morning.
Nice.
So he gave the donuts allegedly. I surmise that he would eat them all himself, but anyway. All right, I just got this from Scotty Gilbert at Townhouse. We have had no Cleveland City Schools principal come by. It's still open. So, again, the first principal. Now, I understand. Scotty's saying it's got to be the principal. You can't send somebody.
Take off work for a few minutes. It's
Who
fine.
cares? So, the first Cleveland City Schools principal who makes it down to the Townhouse Bake Shop will get 4 dozen donuts. But Spangler's already gotten them for the county. He was
good for him.
He was across the street waiting. he was over at Scooter's Coffee. All right, there you go. So here's what we're doing. So we, with Bradley Medical Center, Bradley Medical is giving away a $100 gift card in celebration of National Nurses Appreciation Day. So if you want to qualify for that, if you're a nurse or you know a nurse, you can call us on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499, or text in, same number, 423-614-6499 on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Mike Lee will give away the $100 Bradley Medical Center gift card for a nurse at about 5 o'clock.
Ready to tackle your next home project? Wholesale supply.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit clevelandford.com today.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Call Volunteer Ritapest and mention. See, and this is the problem. People have to admit they listen here, and I know you don't want to, and I don't want to. Well, I don't listen here. But anyway, call them, and you'll get. Now, this is worth it. So Eric at Volunteer Ritapest has got a mosquito guard product, full money-back guarantee. So it's worth it. And then you get half off of that if you call and say, Bridget hates me, which you'd be right in saying that. Yes. Actually, call Eric, tell him that Bridget hates him. So, no kidding, Volunteer Ritapest will give you half off of mosquito guard. And I can't remember the phone number, so I got to think of the song he does. 698-7205. That's it. 698-7205. Is that right?
I believe
Somebody sing it in full.
Yes.
Hey, Jonathan Sawyer's listening. I don't know why, but hey, Sawyer, I'm trying out for your choir. Mark Shepard can be in your choir. I can be in your choir. Of course, Sawyer gets up. Anybody won't come up here and sing? You come on up here and sing.
No.
Yeah, you have a song in your heart. Dear God. What's up?
All right, let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are celebrating Memorial Day all month long. Tremendous discounts and factory rebates on their entire inventory of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop. Locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 104.1 Hennessy Valley weather.
Traffic and weather together on the 8th, WSB Atlanta. I don't know. That's my dream job, so I'm sorry. Just you know.
People got excited for a second. They thought it was another station.
They thought it was a real station. Sorry. Hey, guys, it's still us. Don't worry. All right, let's check the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. I'm Scott Slade. Actually, Scott retired, sadly. Anyway.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, sunny to partly cloudy skies, a high of 76 and a low of 54 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies with occasional rain showers, a high of 68 and a low of 58. And then on Thursday, mostly cloudy, a slight chance of a rain shower and a high of 78. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 48 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland. Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Responding to President Trump's demand for tariffs on films made outside the U.S., California Governor Gavin Newsom suggests a federal film tax credit to support American production.
There are a lot of questions to how a tariff on foreign-produced films would work in practice and how a foreign-produced film would be defined, but it does highlight a reality. Many film and TV productions are moving overseas. Countries all around the world now offer tax credits as high as 35%, and this is luring productions away from the U.S.
Fox's Max Gordon. Germany was supposed to have a new leader sworn in today.
Friedrich Merz was expected to have a smooth passage to the post of Germany's next chancellor, but Merz fell 6 short in the parliamentary vote that would have confirmed him. It's the first time this has happened since the Second World War.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. About 30 pro-Palestinian protesters were arrested at the University of Washington. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, and Craig Leiner was back in court on Monday for what was called an attorney status hearing in front of criminal court judge Sandra Donaghy. Attorney Matt Rogers was in court with Liner, but said he would not be on the record as Liner's attorney because Liner has not been able to access funds to retain attorney Matthew Rogers. So once again, Rogers said he will not go on record as Liner's attorney. Rogers said he's unsure of the timeline and that Liner's funds are tied up in civil court. We have a clip now. Our reporter, Gideon Ratcliffe, he covered yesterday's hearing for us. You can watch that full hearing on mixtv.tv. You're going to hear the voice of Judge Sandra Donaghy.
So this case is here for attorney status today. Are you going down as attorney of record?
No, you're not. I have a contract with Mr. Liner, and Mr. Liner has sufficient funds to pay me the almost silence.
So, Mr. Liner, when are you going to have access to your funds so that you can hire Mr. Rogers or an attorney of your choosing?
We have an attorney working on that. There have been several hearings on that.
So, what is your best estimate of when you might be retained with these particular funds or any of them?
I don't know, Your Honor.
All right, well, so your next court date, Mr. Liner, is an attorney status setting, and if you've got retained counsel, a motion hearing. If not, I'll just send the attorney status off again.
So that will happen. Liner will be back before Judge Donaghy on June 20th. Craig Liner, accused of murdering his ex-wife, Karen Liner, January 27th in her driveway. Liner could face the death penalty if convicted. Again, you can go back and watch that full hearing from yesterday, mixtv.tv. The Bradley County Board of Education met last night. Dr. Linda Cash received high marks in her annual evaluation, earning an overall score of 2.97 out of a perfect 3. She did score a perfect 3 in categories including leadership, curriculum, budgeting, and community involvement. And the board unanimously approved Dr. Cash's evaluation, voted to extend her contract through June of 2029. Changes to the contract include performance-based pay and adjustments for insurance and business expenses. Now, there was much more to that meeting. There was more to the Bradley County Commission meeting last night. You can watch both meetings, mixtv.tv. Now, the Cleveland Board of Education met last night, and the board approved a resolution to participate in the Education Freedom Act's bonus program, allowing qualifying teachers to receive at least $2,000. A $500 local bonus is proposed for non-eligible staff. Also, want to point out, and this is the Cleveland Board of Education, the proposed 2025-2026 budget was presented and approved. General fund revenues and expenditures are balanced at just over $71 million. And again, you can go back and watch that full meeting if you'd like, mixtv.tv. Well, we are beginning right here a very special week. We are highlighting schools for graduation exercises, which are pretty much all happening this week. And I appreciate Lee University for sponsoring these special segments with the heads of the different schools and principals. We're going to begin with Tennessee Christian Preparatory School, TCPS, and we are joined by the head of the school. We have Jared Tilley, and Kylie Matchasek is the high school or the upper school principal at TCPS. Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having us, and thanks for your support for education in general, especially bringing us on and allowing a voice for private education as well.
Absolutely. I want to get an update, Jared, about what's happening just overall at TCPS.
Yes. Last night we had our athletic banquet. Lee Sigliano did a great job of that. I think he worked really hard. This morning we're getting reports that he's wearing 2 different shoes, so maybe he didn't sleep all that well last night after the long event, but it was a great event.
I've known Sig for over probably 30 years, so yeah, that's no surprise.
No, he did a great job. It was wonderful to celebrate our students, their accomplishments on the court, and we really emphasized the Hawk way of bringing excellence to athletics, faith, and service as the 3 components of the Hawk way.
Kylie, it's going to be a very special Saturday, I know, for the seniors.
Yes. We have our commissioning on Friday and then commencement on Saturday. Big time, big day. A little different for us at Tennessee Christian, one of my favorite moments of what we do during commencement is the culmination of that event is we get to, as teachers and families, surround these students and pray over them and gift them with a Bible. And so that's always very, very meaningful as we say goodbye.
What's it like to watch, these children, really, these students start off at TCPS and then to come to Saturday and that culmination of their experience?
Yeah. Oh, goodness. I remember when I started, I would come to Mr. Tilley's office and just sit and have tears in my eyes because you grow with these students and they become like your own kids. You love them like your own kids. And to imagine a campus without an Abigail Shepard or a Sydney Goff or these students that you have come to love is very, very difficult. But we're so proud of them. They are just going out and doing wonderful things all over several different schools and all over the great state of Tennessee, and we're just proud of them.
Yeah. And I know we didn't plan this ahead of time, but both are heading to Lee University, and Lee University is sponsoring this segment, actually. So there you go, Dr. Kahn. I hope you enjoy that one. I'm also a Lee alum. Hey, Jared, is that in some ways what sets TCPS apart as far as what Kylie just said, the care, the concern, the surrounding those students with prayer and love?
Right. And our foundation is faith, and it's rooted in that, in the establishment of speaking truth into each student brings some fruition to that, right? Where we see students who are able to leave their mark on Tennessee Christian. And what one senior spoke on last week in chapel, James Shiflett, I'll give a shout out to him. He did such a great job. But be able to leave your legacy and what that means, building that living legacy in the tradition that will be sustained for many, many years. And we are thankful for our seniors, but soon they'll become alum and they'll be coming back and giving back to the community, and that's part of it. We celebrated Georgia McPherson, a graduate last year who stepped in as volleyball coach and did an excellent job. It's that kind of culture that we're trying to build, where generations don't matter. It's let's come together and support each other. Whether you're a senior or a first grader, they know each other intimately and are able to connect, and we value that at Tennessee Christian.
Jared Tilley is the head of TCPS, Tennessee Christian Preparatory School. Kylie Manchesek, the upper school principal. One other question, Jared, I know in speaking with you, the school has never seen growth like it has, especially in the past couple of years.
Right.
Where are you as far as, we may have people watching or listening to us who say, you know what, man, I'd like my child or I'd like my family to take a look at TCPS. What do you tell those
that's
people?
Great. That's great. First, you need to know who we're educating. And we start at 18 months. We launched that program this past year, and it was wonderful seeing our youngest Hawks on campus, the joy and excitement that they have. We're extending our 3 and 4-year-old class. We're going to have 2 classes next year. So in all, since moving onto our campus, we've seen a growth of about 60%. And looking at next year, we might even eclipse 100% where we are with enrollment. So it's been an excellent situation for us as a school, and enrollment is booming. So we're excited to not only welcome new families on for 25-26 school year, but also celebrate our families that are with us currently.
Kylie Manchesek, anything you want to add here before we go?
I just want to say that I want to give a shout out to our teachers because it's Teacher Appreciation Week. And what we do, whether it's at Tennessee Christian or the county or the city schools, it doesn't matter. The heart of a teacher is absolutely one of the most selfless hearts and the service. And so I want to shout out to Tennessee Christian teachers, but also teachers all over this county and say thank you for all that you do.
Yes.
Jared, tell me, how do people find out more about Tennessee Christian?
The best way to get a hold of us is go to our website at tennesseechristian.org, and you can easily sign up for a tour. We'd love to bring you on campus, a personalized tour, and see if this partnership between school and family works for you.
All right, very good. Guys, thanks so much for what you're doing.
Thanks,
Tennessee
Steve.
Christian Preparatory School. And by the way, we're going to be visiting with our schools. This kicked off our segments this week. Getting ready for such a special week. Graduation, a lot of honors programs are happening this week, that sort of thing. And our thanks to Lee University. You can find out more about Lee University and join me as an alum of Lee. How about that? At leeuniversity.edu. All right, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve Hartline.
Scotty Gilbert, what's going on?
Buddy, I'll tell you what, it was so funny. There's like 4 principals pulled up from Cleveland High School.
Are you serious? Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
And what did I text you her name?
Jessica Begum is actually the principal of Mayfield. So did she get it?
That's her. Yes.
All right.
She was here first.
Okay, because we announced that you did not have a city principal yet. So just if folks are just joining us, Scotty, tell us what you did this morning.
Well, we stood out here, me and Gary Davis and Commissioner Cry. We stood out here and give away donuts and cup of coffee to all the teachers
I'm
and
sorry,
nurses.
I'm not a high school.
And give 4 dozen to 1 county principal and 4 dozen to 1 city principal.
Well,
and
Scotty,
it's been an amazing
amazing.
morning.
It's amazing what you do for education, and you help us. You've been involved with us on this every year, and I can't thank you enough for it.
Hey, Steve, I can't thank you for allowing me to, because, listen, kids are our future.
That's
And,
right. We're still waiting on
anything we
budget to
can
have a
do for
future,
the
but,
kids is what we do.
Hey, you also had a Kim Gunter from TVFCU. Scotty Gilbert, Townhouse.
Good.
Hello, Kim.
How's it going this morning? Do you have any fresh baked goods for me? I need to stop by.
I do have plenty. What do you
I believe it. They're that good.
Oh, he's got a chocolate burger for you.
I'll stop what I'm doing and make you some more.
Yay!
Scotty,
What a pal.
Scotty, thanks so much. We really appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Thanks
Thank
again.
you so much, Steve. Y'all have a good day. And hey,
Yeah.
listen, if any nurses want to come in after a while, and we'll give them a donut till we're out.
Okay, Scotty Gilbert, Commissioner Gilbert, and the Townhouse Bake Shop, always there when we do things like this. All right, buddy, we'll talk soon. Thank you.
All right.
It is Scotty Gilbert. All right, so we've got Kim in. Now, Kim, I'm going to take a quick break. Is Julie we're going to get her on? She's on hold.
ready.
Send her on in. So I'm going to take a quick break right here, and then we're going to talk about a huge event happening today at 11 o'clock on Local 3 with TVFCU and the ID Elite Grant. We're back in just a moment. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Hey Cleveland, are you suffering from fatigue, low sec?
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Johnny O, the Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland. All right, good morning, 20 minutes after 8. Kim Gunter is a marketing director, TVFCU. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning. What a great day in the Ocoee region.
And good morning to my friend, a woman who called me her favorite guest in the history of 3+U. Julie, I've got it on tape or DVR. You can never deny it. Julie Edwards,
You know,
America's sweetheart.
gosh, Steve, we're 10 seconds on the air and you've already got me giggling.
Julie! Julie Edwards, how in the world are you?
I'm great. I'm excited for this day. I can tell you that. I hope people have a chance to tune in to our show at 11. They're going to be very impressed with the quality of businesses y'all have up your way.
Yeah, so it's a new format. Kim, you've been talking about this, promoting it for several weeks with our semifinalists and finalists, but let's go back to the beginning. Break it down for us, the TVFCU Idea Leap Grant.
Oh, yeah. So the Idea Leap Grant is all about supporting local entrepreneurs and small business. So back in the fall, almost 400 businesses applied for these grants. And over the months, it was narrowed down to quarterfinalists, semifinalists, finalists who we had here on the air last week. And the 5 finalists that have been selected are pitching. And those 5-minute pitches are going to be aired today on Local 3 with Julie Edwards at 11, and exactly $75,000 is going to be given to the entrepreneurial community here in the Ocoee region.
So this is a change because this has been a live event the past couple of years, but now, Kim, through Local 3, through Julie, and 3+U, this is going to go out to the entire region, really.
Oh, yeah, and listen, our partnership with Local 3 has been huge for this competition. We did have a live event, and that is awesome, and there's a good energy there, but just all the coverage these businesses are getting. Julie has interviewed each of the semifinalists so you can get really invested, and then I'm telling you, today at 11 is just great television. Thousands and thousands and thousands of eyes are going to be on these businesses.
Julie, talk about your experience with this.
Oh, let me tell you, when TVFCU came our way, I guess it was last fall, Kim, time flies. We were very honored to be asked to take on this project, a little bit intimidated by it because we did do the Ocoee region as well as Northwest Georgia. So there were a total of 21 businesses that we traveled to. And as you know quite well, Steve, your neck of the woods is not just Cleveland and Bradley County. So we were going into the Athens area, Riceville, pretty far we traveled. But each one of these businesses that we talked to, we really bonded with. I mean, it quickly felt like friendship for us in the time that we were with them. Every single one of them talked not just about their business and how they were hoping to win this money to help grow, but almost all of them were then investing back into the community, whether it was that they were doing internships for students or they were looking just to be able to hire people locally to keep jobs in the area. Talk about grit and determination and the American dream. It was really fun. And yesterday we did Northwest Georgia. It was their turn to come in and make their pitches. And one of our employees here at the television station before we got started said, this is so exciting because people's lives are going to change today. And that's exactly what happened. And then that's going to get to happen again today.
So, Julie, as we tell the audience, at 11 o'clock on 3+U, hey, they can see what happens, and I would say to people, DVR it if you can't be there. And I know you're on YouTube and also the Local 3 website. Is that right?
Yeah, our show does not stream, so you won't be able to watch it live as it happens unless you do watch us at 11 o'clock this morning. It is that when we put these on our website, which we will do and feed through YouTube, we're going to put it on as the entire hour. It won't be little edited segments. It'll be the entire hour. And that's beyond my brain power. So I've got to get into the basement now to find out how we do it. I will say this, though, too. I think this is a very important thing for your folks to know, to me. We try really hard on 3+U to make things transparent. So we don't really edit things. So when you're watching this morning, it is the pillow toss and all for you, right, Steve?
You get rid of those stupid pillows? Those pillows are ridiculous.
A quick aside. When we redid our studio, the chairs that we sit on are deep, and I was really afraid of slouching, so I asked for lumbar pillows. So they kindly gave me one from my chair, and then we have a sofa when we have 2 guests, and they got a long lumbar pillow for that sofa. So Steve came in with somebody talking about the ESPN radio stuff, and just like men will do, they placated me and kept the lumbar pillow for about 2 minutes, and then he tossed that thing live on the air. But anyway, I will just say that the pitches today are all happening in real time. So they've got 5 minutes. They're kept to 5 minutes. The judges' questions it's all happening. There's nothing that we're putting and changing off the air. So you get to watch as we do.
Yeah, Julie Edwards joining us, Local 3, 3+U, of course, is a great show every day at 11 o'clock on Local 3. Hey, Kim, again, just what a process, and it's all going to come down really to, that's just today this is happening.
That's right. And like Julie was saying, the judging is real. The pitches are real. Today at 11, these businesses have to, they get to talk for 5 minutes straight, and it's from their heart, and you really learn so much about them. It's just an incredible opportunity. And at TVFCU, we know that a rising tide lifts all boats. So these businesses, they give back to their community. They've got plans for growth. So we know that this $75,000 invested back in these businesses is just going to help our entire economy grow.
Julie, I've said it for years when they started this, TVFCU really puts their money where their mouth is to give away this much money to small business.
Oh, it's unbelievable. This all began as a loan idea. And then in 2018, they thought, no, let's just make it a gift. So you'll hear for yourself when I talk with Todd Fortner again this morning. He's the president and CEO. But nearly $1 million. In fact, I think with this awarding this year, it will be $1 million. Since 2018. I mean, that's unprecedented in just gifts. And then to know that so many of these businesses are using it to grow and bring in new employees. Do you want to know who the businesses are, by the way?
Sure, Julie. Go ahead.
Yes,
go right ahead.
Julie.
Yeah. And
Were you going to list it? I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean, all of a sudden, Julie is taking over the show here. But honestly, it's like I do when I go down there. That's why she told Callie Starnes, don't let him in the building. Do not let him in the building.
That's not true.
That's not
untrue.
True. Yeah, who are the
I think
businesses? I have no idea. Go ahead.
Do you really want to know?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, Kim, help me out. It's Flory Custom Woodworking. They're up in Riceville.
She's acting like this is off the top of her head, which of course it's not.
It is. It is. Visionary Motorsports. They're in McDonald. Bigfoot Outfitters. They're in Benton. Theme Fusion. They're in Cleveland. And Kim, who am I leaving out?
Frazier's Fabrication in McDonald.
Yeah, ding, 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 that's right.
You did really good, though. She knows these businesses, and they love her.
We're going to act like that she, just did that off the top of her head. But anyway, Julie Edwards, Local 3. Hey, Julie, have you ever met my co-host, Bridget? She's been with me for 19 years. You ever met Bridget?
Oh, wow.
No. Why do you hide her? You don't bring her down when you come. Hey, Bridget.
I refuse.
Here's why. Cindy Sexton has a restraining order against Bridget because Bridget interned at Channel 3. How old were you?
Oh, goodness.
When
20? That would have been 2001, 2-ish.
Yes, and stalked Cindy. And so Cindy has a restraining order out against Bridget. But no, here's the thing, Bridget.
Somebody has to run the station, and she's usually Bridget really is the one running the station.
That's true.
You can go wherever.
That's true. That's an excellent point. But listen, Bridget, Julie has told me that she would like your job.
Well, she can have it. Anytime.
Now, Bridget, we need to fight a little bit here.
Nope. She can have it.
I don't know.
19 years of putting up with Steve Hartline. I'm sure you've got some stories to tell or some really good earplugs.
She's writing a book, actually. And,
yes.
My lawyer, Jimmy Logan, is all over it. So anyway, hey, Julie, no kidding, you're the best, and it's just tremendous. This is going to be great. We can't wait for it at 11 o'clock this morning.
11 o'clock this morning, and I will say I tuned you in on my drive into the television station, and sometimes I would lose you on the car radio. But I was listening as you were talking about, your school board votes with the budget and some other things. They're all local. I think it is so great that Cleveland has got you. Really, I do, because we had a chance to go up there, this over the course of the early spring months and get the sense of community up there. But no, I think you're very lucky. Your listeners are very, very lucky that your station's committed to that. I think it's fantastic.
He is going to clip this, and it's going to air every hour.
Every hour on the hour with Julie Edwards.
I just want to chime in here and say that we are lucky to have Local 3 and Julie, and we are lucky to have Mix 104.1. like the support that you guys show for local business is huge, and it makes us all stronger. So thank you guys.
Well, boy, this has just turned into a love fest, and I'm quite frankly uncomfortable. So anyway, Local 3 is our...
have lunch at Jenkins.
And guess who's coming? Yeah, let's go. We got... Guess who's coming Thursday barging in here? David Carroll texted me Sunday, said, I'll be in Cleveland Thursday. You mind if I stop by? Sure, yeah, I got 2 hours to give him, so it'll be fun. Julie.
He'll be good.
He'll be great. 11 o'clock today on Local 3, 3+U with the great Julie Edwards. Julie, thanks for calling. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me be a part of your morning, Steve Hartline. I'll save that lumbar pillow for you next time.
Hey, I'll bring a set of scissors next time I come down. Thank you very much. Thanks, Julie. All right, Kim, a reminder about today once again.
Yep. Tune in, Channel 3, Local 3 at 11 a.m. to watch 5 local businesses in our region competing for up to $30,000 for their small business.
Incredible. God bless TVFCU. And, we got people out there who say, you know what, man, I'd love to find out about TVFCU. It's because of what they're doing in this community, what they're doing for small business. I'd like to sign up with them. What would you tell those people?
Oh, please check us out at tvfcu.com or give us a call at 634-3600. Because I just want to note that we do this program because we believe in and support local entrepreneurs. And that runs through our entire business. We are a not-for-profit financial cooperative. So if you are a business owner and you are looking for account services or financing, I hope that this program is proof to everyone out there how very much we care about entrepreneurs. And they should give us a call because we want to help.
Fruit Loops, do you have a comment on anything that's been said? I'd love to get, Fruit Loops, your comment on what Julie said about me basically being a national institution.
Man, people are drinking some Kool-Aid around here.
Of course, Fruit Loops says I need to be institutionalized. All right, Kim, thanks. We're really looking forward to this. And will you can bring the winner in maybe at some point?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's one of the joys of this is they get a bunch of money, but they get great media coverage so that people can learn about their business.
Well, and we have found, me personally, I've found out so many businesses I quite frankly never heard of, and it's just been incredible.
Oh, yeah.
The realizations. All right, Kim, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Again, TVFCU, the Idea Leap Grant, will have the big final 11 o'clock this morning on Local 3 with the great Julie Edwards on 3+U. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be working that sort of thing, so set your DVR like I have, or as Julie said, you can watch the whole thing on the Local 3 website at local3news.com. Back in a moment.
Grab a Zaxx Packs and get ready to...
Hardee's Original Bag. 2 full-size favorites, fries and a drink, just $5.99. Or choose 2 double cheeseburgers for just $1 more. A great big bag of original goodness, just $5.99.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Get home run savings at Cleveland Ford. We're giving you below Ford factory employee pricing plus a $500 Amazon gift card. You pay what we pay and walk away with a gift card. Plus, save big on a new 2024 F-150. Visit clevelandford.com today.
From the fun and games department.
Spring has sprung, and that means the Mix 1041 Spring Home Refresh is back. Each week, we're cracking open the Mix 1041 prize vault, and we'll give away amazing prizes to help with your home refresh. We'll also be giving away a Spring Home Refresh grand prize pack worth thousands of dollars. The Spring Home Refresh is presented by Cleveland Insurance. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Day and National Nurses Appreciation Day. Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. So, Bridget, Bradley Medical Center. See, Bridget remembers this. Giving away a big prize.
A $100 gift card to a special nurse.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do they need to do? Because now Mike Lee, will announce the winner of the $100 gift card from Bradley Medical Center for a nurse at 5 o'clock today. How do people get registered?
Okay, just call or text 423-614-6499. Again, our number is 614-6499. You can call or text in your favorite nurse.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick time out here, 8:35. We've got sports coming up in about 20 seconds. And then going to be joined by our longtime friend Howard Millsaps with Independent Insulation Services. This week of the Spring Home Refresh, sponsored by Independent Insulation Services.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Across from Waggles.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial wishes all nurses a very happy National Nurses Day. Hey, sports courtesy of our sister station, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Let's go to high school baseball last night. Bradley defeated Ottawa to win their district baseball championship last night, 5-4 at Ottawa. Of course, the Bears getting ready for the region tournament. And then Walker Valley defeated McMinn County in Athens last night, 3-1. So now tonight we'll have Walker Valley at Cleveland High School for the district baseball championship in District 5. They're going to play tonight at 6 o'clock. We will have live coverage of this district championship, 6 o'clock on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And that's all supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. All right, let's go to the Braves. They beat the Reds, shut them out last night, 4-0. Braves and Reds tonight, 7:15 in Atlanta, right here on Mix 104.1 tonight. And then what we'll do, we'll join the Braves on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 following the high school district championship game, and then have Braves postgame over there. NBA playoffs last night. It was the New York Knicks going to Boston, and they beat the Celtics. Came back from 20 down 20, beat the Celtics in overtime, 108-105. Knicks lead 1-0. Nuggets go to Oklahoma, beat the Thunder last night, 121-119, upset the Thunder. With 2 upsets last night. Nuggets lead 1-0 in the best of 7. Tonight, NBA playoffs, Pacers at the Cleveland Cavaliers, 7 o'clock on TNT. Pacers lead 1-0. Warriors at the Timberwolves, 9:30 tonight. On TNT, that is Game 1. The Cleveland Cavaliers coach Kenny Atkinson named NBA Coach of the Year. And NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and President Trump in the Oval Office yesterday announced that the NFL Draft 2027 will be held in Washington, D.C. They're expecting over 1 million people. It'll be held on the National Mall, with the background being the United States Capitol. That'll be very special. All right, Howard Millsaps, my man, joins us with an Independent Insulation Services. Howard, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing good. This is our spring home refresh, and we've had thousands of entries come in since we started this back in mid-April. And Howard, this week, sponsored by you, Independent Insulation. Let's go to the beginning here. What can you do for people?
Well, it being spring home refresh, let's talk about your home.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
So with rising interest rate, or not rising interest rates, but they're staying. They're not moving. A lot of people are choosing to stay in their home. Sure. Well, I don't know if anybody knows this. I want to put it out there. We can actually do a home air test. So if your house feels drafty or uncomfortable, maybe you can't hold temperature, unit's running a long time, we can actually set up a piece of testing equipment in your front door and test the house for air leakage.
Really?
Yes, sir. And then once we see that air leakage, we can put a plan together to stop or at least reduce the amount of leakage so the house is more comfortable.
So it's Independent Insulation Services. So just stop right here. How can people schedule that? How do they get a hold of you?
Sure. Call 423-716-3762. If you don't like the prompted service, you can just call me direct. 423-716-8080.
Wow, 716-8080. All right, so Howard, so you can do the air test, but let's talk about insulation. And you've been awarded nationally by national publications, your company. Tell us what you can do for people on that end of it.
Sure. For anybody that's wants a better insulated home, a more healthy home, we do offer spray foam services, which is top tier for insulation. There's nothing better, and it lasts the life of the structure. So, a lot of benefits to choosing to make an investment up front in a home, especially on a new construction, but even on a retrofit where we can go in mostly in attics and crawl spaces and remove your existing insulation and then apply spray foam to make the house more comfortable, more energy efficient, and healthier for the individuals.
So, and we're joined, by the way, my buddy Howard Millsaps, Independent Insulation Services, and there's a cost savings here, isn't there?
There is, yes, sir. With any insulation product, you're going to see some savings, but with spray foam, we do see a huge reduction in energy cost.
So if you want to save money and then you want top of the line, you call Independent Insulation Services, and I've in getting to know you the past couple of years, Howard, I mean, you guys, you're very passionate about this. Your team's very passionate. And then also, are you hiring still? You still hiring anybody?
Currently, we're full staff.
Okay, full staff. Don't even ask him. Bridget, stop sending him your resume. He doesn't want you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're full staff. But no, your team is great, man. You really got a great team.
Well, we're not the average contractor that's just out to make the dollar. We truly do want to give the end user, the homeowner, the best quality insulation that they can afford.
So we're joined again, Howard Millsaps. It's the Independent Insulation Services. Let's talk one more question here. Residential and commercial. Tell me about that, both segments.
Sure. A lot of warehouses, the existing vinyl back fiberglass. Fiberglass is not a lifetime insulation. It has a term, and that term is dependent on building use. Okay, so on a residential house, within 10 to 15 years, you're going to see a huge reduction in the way the insulation is performing in the structure with fiberglass. With spray foam, it literally performs on day one the same as it does on day 2000. It is a lifetime product. Sure. On commercial side, with the vinyl back fiberglass, that stuff, everybody thinks they've got a fine building. They still see the nice white vinyl back. But when you open that stuff up and see all the mold and the mildew and all the dirt that has collected in that insulation, you understand how unhealthy it is for your employees. So what we can do in those situations is cut that stuff out, apply closed cell spray foam, eliminate all the moisture issues if you have any, better insulating value on the structure, and we add rigidity to it.
So Howard Millsaps, Independent Insulation Services. All right, so this week of the Spring Home Refresh, sponsored by Independent Insulation Services. You've got a prize you're giving away this week, is that right?
Yes, sir.
What are you giving away?
I think there's a $100 Visa gift card there.
Woohoo! Now that's for me. What are you giving the people? No. All right, so you can qualify right now for a $100 Visa gift card, courtesy of Independent Insulation Services. Bridget, we're going to give this away on Friday morning. We'll announce the winner, but people can go ahead and get registered. How do they do that?
That's right. Call or text 423-614-6499. If you're texting in, be sure to include your name with that. Tell us you'd like to win that Visa gift card. So again, our number, 423-614-6499.
Howard, so good to see you, man.
I'll do you one more.
Oh, here we go.
So our home air test is $300.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Good.
If you'll call in and schedule a home air test this week and mention Mix 104 and spend $1,500 with us after the test, we'll waive the $300.
Oh, my goodness. So again, if they will, and what's the number? What number is it?
423-716-3762 or 423-716-8080.
So they spend at least $1,500. You will give them the air test, basically.
Yes, sir.
Which is a $300 value.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. All right. Independent Insulation Services call. You have to admit you listen. I know it's hard to do, and I wouldn't do it either, but that's a good deal. 716-3762. Howard, great to see you, buddy.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for what you're doing. Passionate people, they'll help you, and they'll save you money on your energy bill. Again, Independent Insulation Services, 716-3762 or 716-8080. If you're watching us on mixtv.tv right now, there it is. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, the Logan Thompson Law Firm will be here. Going to highlight the last night's Bradley County, Cleveland City Board of Education meeting with Matt Coleman in just a moment.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
You know, some say that you should change your mattress every 8 years.
However, from experience, we know that not everybody follows this advice.
So we're looking for the oldest Mermaid mattress in the Chattanooga area.
Just go to mermaid.com and tell us how old your mattress is and why you haven't replaced it yet.
The winner of the oldest Chattanooga mattress will win a free new Mermaid mattress.
Everyone who enters will automatically qualify for a huge discount on a new mattress and a free pillow, because let's face it, it's time.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally handmade, hand delivered.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Loving and hardworking husband and dad to Asher and Gabe. Chloe Hood is 16 today. Sophia Mooreshead is 14. Gary, also known as Pa Milloway, is having a birthday today. And Charles Hafley is 92. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 104 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
And you can watch our Langley Roofing Traffic Cam camera network on our website at mixtv.tv.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vane. Do your legs feel heavy, tired, or achy? Dr. James Gooden at Milligan Vane offers an office treatment that can make you look and feel better within a day. Visit milliganvane.com or call 423-961-5682. This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by your...
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
It is 7 minutes before 9. Bridget, it's National Teachers and National Nurses Appreciation Day. Let's talk about what's happening in the Bradley Medical Center for nurses throughout the day.
Yeah, so they're giving away a $100 gift card to a special nurse today. So you can call or text in your favorite nurse, 423-614-6499.
Of course, it is National Teacher Appreciation Day. Matthew Coleman with the Logan Thompson Law Firm. They once a month, Matt, you guys turn over your time to update us on the Cleveland Board of Education. Matthew's also a Cleveland Board of Education member. How are you?
I'm good. It's a good morning.
It's a great morning. That's fun.
It is. It is. I was down there with getting my kid a smoothie on the way to school, and I saw Gary Davis and Tom and Scotty over there giving out donuts, and it's good. It's a good day. It's a good way to start. Yeah, well, they try to.
Gary normally eats the donuts, so anyway, it's fine. Now, Matt, let's talk. Let's just take it anywhere you want. This is a big day, though, National Teachers and Nurses Appreciation Day.
Yeah, and it's been a fun week. We were at the board meeting, and one of the teachers came up last night and said they really appreciated the Chick-fil-A that we did. I think for Candy's Creek was yesterday.
Each day this week, the board's giving out Chick-fil-A to our staff, so
Dr.
appreciate
Jeff
that.
Elliott, Director of Schools.
Yeah, as we were talking about some things on social media yesterday, we just kind of reminded that the school systems, county and the city, are probably one of the larger employers in this community, and we love on our teachers, and we impact a lot of kids and a lot of families through the students that we reach, and so I think any way that we can show them appreciation and love and gratitude for all the great things they're doing should be more than just 1 week a year. But they also have to have a radio day of the year or something. I'm sure they'll have a host day.
Why, Autumn O'Brien? I know you agree with that.
I absolutely do. Every day is Steve Hartline Day.
Whatever. All right, so let's talk Cleveland Board of Education.
Yeah, so we started our day off a little early. We went down to the center and did an opening, and Autumn's here to kind of chat a little bit about Barbara Ector and the facility that was put in there. And why don't you just take over?
Yeah. Oh, okay. She will be glad to do that. Go ahead, Autumn.
So yesterday we had our ribbon cutting for Barbara's Market, which is the phase 1 of our Family Resource Center that we are opening at the Denning Center downtown. And it was just a great day. Miss Ector's family was there. Her mother came from Memphis.
Oh, my goodness.
She had aunts and uncles there, church members. It was just, you looked across the crowd and you realized just how beloved Barbara Ector was in our community. And, our hope with Barbara's Market is just to continue her legacy. And we saw that yesterday a little bit, just to see all of the faces there and the people that came out to just honor her, recognize her. And we have a beautiful tribute wall. We did a great partnership with Cleveland Utilities, and they helped us in doing a beautiful tribute wall for Barbara. And so, and then of course they were able to see our food market and our clothing closet. So we're really excited to be able to just share her beautiful legacy and celebrate her with her family and friends.
For those of us that went through this school system and we look back on there, Barbara was just one that was a solid force for us. And as you walk down the hall, whether you're, especially in my case, if you're doing something bad, it didn't take much other than just a nod from her or a little walk into her room where she asked what was going on in your life, and she cared about all of her students that way. And it was she was just a special woman to so many for so many years, that this is a great way to honor her legacy through that, and appreciate Autumn and all she's done through that, and Jeff and his leadership in that. So.
Yeah, I'll say something about Barbara there too, because I had many years to work with Barbara. Served with her at Cleveland Middle School when I was the principal there. She was on our leadership team, went on to be at the high school and our alternative school. Barbara had a heart for our kids and her kids, she called them. We always talk about academic success, and so she was all about wanting to see her students succeed. But before that, she wanted to make sure their needs were met so they could focus on their academics, and so whatever it took. So I think Barbara's Market is a fitting tribute to her heart, and her husband Aubrey spoke to that yesterday during our ribbon cutting about the love that she had for her kids and her heart, and this will be a legacy to live on for her.
Certainly so. All right, Matthew Coleman, of course, Logan Thompson Law Firm, but also a Cleveland Board of Education member. Let's talk about the meeting last night. I understand you approved a budget.
We did the budget. We did teacher tenure, and have Jeff talk a little bit about those issues, and then also had a little bit of praise on some of the students and teachers. Do you want to start with tenure?
Yeah, we'll talk about tenure. Each year at this time, we roll around and our board recognizes those teachers who receive tenure. So we were able to honor several teachers in our system to receive tenure and continue on for next year. So that was a great highlight and spotlight that we did. And you mentioned the budget. Yes, every time we look at our budget, we really look at it closely and spend a semester analyzing that. And our board last night approved a over $71 million general budget for next school year. And so we were proud to be able to do that and continue moving forward. Providing opportunities for raises for our teachers next year again, and also improving and adding a few more positions in our budget. And glad to be able to continue to make progress as we continue to grow in Cleveland City Schools, and to take a look at that and see the growth from financially there, but also through the impact that we're having in the classroom with additional positions.
We had one of the teachers come in and give a real moving story a couple of weeks ago. He had a stroke while in class, and this was an ESL class. There were some language barriers in there, and through the course of some humor and a lot of seriousness, ultimately the kids took it upon themselves and helped, and probably saved his life. Right. And brought two of those students into the class or into the board meeting last night, and honored them a little bit, and they loved on their teacher, and you just saw the care that that student-teacher relationship was through this process. So it was had a little emotion in the meeting as well. Jackson is our student representative. It was his last meeting last night, and it's been great to have him. Any words about him?
I'll just say that Jackson's an impressive young man. He has done a lot of great things at Cleveland High School over the years, and he is going to Harvard. He made his choice last week, and so he's committed to there. And he couldn't be here today. We asked him to come and be a part of it, and he said, well, I have an AP exam this morning. So that just explains his commitment there. But Jackson, Jackson serves as our student liaison on our board. We've been able to do that with our board for several years, have a student representative. It's always good to get that perspective and hear that voice from our students out there. And so Jackson's been a tremendous representative for us this year.
I'll hit this. I got to know him and his family a little bit, and this is a family that could send their child anywhere, and they chose Cleveland City Schools. And through that process, he's excelled, and there are not many kids going through Harvard. I think we had one maybe from the county that went a couple of years ago. And so it's incredible to have that and to know that we're providing that education to those students and those families. School buses. We had we agreed to a contract subject to the city's approval of it for some safety issues with the school system. And essentially, you've got a lot of folks that are passing school buses and not taking the safety of our students and kids more seriously. And so a program came about and was brought to us for consideration, essentially putting cameras on those school buses that then citations can be issued through the mail and other services. And so we are kind of running a satellite program on that, and through some of our buses, without getting too much into the wheres, whens, and hows, assuming all that gets approved, hopefully that will slow people down.
Dr. Elliott,
yeah, we've talked a lot about safety in our schools in different areas, obviously, but when it comes to transportation, that's one that Mr. Hal Taylor and I have had several conversations about. How can we continue to improve? So we've met with our city officials and looked at different ways that we could do this. So we're partnering with a group called Bus Patrol to be able to implement this and be a leader in our state of Tennessee with this program. We're going to kind of lead the way and monitor this, but we believe this will help us continue to make our travel back and forth to school for our students even safer than it's ever been before.
Very good. Matt?
Keeping you off the roads is what it is.
I was just going to say, what is Steve driving now, so we can make sure we get that camera
Don't
footage.
worry about it. Hey, Autumn, before we go here, just give us an update on Barbara's Market and of course, like you said, the big ribbon cutting yesterday. What's the future? Where are we going?
So we're going to have a soft launch in the next couple of weeks, just to serve some of the families that we've worked with this year, and really kind of like a restaurant soft opening, just try to make sure our processes are working well. And then we'll be working all summer, taking donations. There are opportunities to volunteer on our website. And then after Labor Day, we'll be open every Monday. And we'll be serving families in Cleveland City Schools. We're going to be doing a lot with case management. So some of those will be families that we're working with for other areas. But there's also that just family that may just come by because they don't have enough money for food this week. And so we are prepared to be able to provide that for our families. The market's pretty remarkable in the sense of March 17th, we walked into 3 empty rooms in a hallway, and yesterday we had our ribbon cutting, and it is full of food and clothing. And obviously we're going to continue to take donations, because if we're wanting to do this weekly, that will require quite a bit of inventory. But just super thankful to live in the community that we live in. We do take donations on Tuesdays from 3 to 5 at the garage door entrance. It's the side street, Spring Street of the Denning Center. And there's also volunteer opportunities, and you can find all of that information through our social media, Cleveland City Schools, or on the website under families. There's an area, and you can sign up to volunteer there. We actually have M&M Mars coming next Friday, United Way's coming this month, the Democratic Committee's coming in a couple of weeks. So we've got a lot of organizations who are already starting to come and visit, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a Tuesday. We can coordinate an alternate time. So.
Matthew Coleman, Logan Thompson Law Firm. Matt, I really appreciate the firm donating this time over to keep us all updated.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting us come in and all you do, and just happy to be here.
Visit, you're happy to be anywhere at this point. LoganThompsonLaw.com is how you can find out more. And, of course, Brandy King here. Brandy, great to see you. You're doing such an incredible job for Cleveland City Schools. All right, we're going to take a quick break right here. National Teachers Appreciation Day. It's also National Nurses Appreciation Day. We could not do without any of them. So we're going to do a recap when we come back. Stand by, everybody.
Broadcasting. My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
You can nominate your favorite nurse. You can call or text 423-614-6499.
All right, so that is happening, and we also remind you nurses go by Townhouse Bake Shop. Scotty said about lunchtime, got a free donut and coffee. And I got to tell you something funny. We'll get off here and send you back to music, but on the radio. So when we announced, earlier this morning, if you weren't with us, the 7 o'clock hour, Scotty Gilbert, he called and said, hey, Townhouse Bake Shop's going to give away 4 dozen donuts to one principal in the city and in the county each. So, I mean, Patrick Spangler from Bradley was there. Like I said, he was at Scooter's Coffee across the street just waiting because he just knew it would happen. But he was there immediately. And that should tell you something about Patrick. So then, I guess about 20 minutes went by. Nobody had come from the city school system. So we announced this, I don't know, 4 principals were there at the same time.
Fighting over them.
I just got video evidence from someone. We're going to post that. It's very, very funny.
Oh, that's fun.
And Jessica Bigham, the principal of Mayfield, got there first, and then like 3 others at the same time.
Wow. Can't wait to see that.
Do you think Scotty gave 4 dozen free? Of course not.
Well, this will be for this afternoon. Witt's Frozen Custard here in Cleveland. They open at noon, but they're giving away a free Kids Scoop to all teachers and nurses today. So we appreciate Bob Bevan, our friends there at Witt's Frozen Custard.
All right. That's it for us. Mixed Mornings on behalf of Bradley Medical Center and everybody. Thanks for listening and watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
3